Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. My name is Fareeha Hashir and I am in grade 8. The topic of my presentation is viruses and immunity. Introduction. Nowadays we are in a pandemic. Officials are saying that the virus is not going to end and we are going to have to live with it. In this project, I will tell you about viruses and how to stay safe during a pandemic. There are three main theories about how viruses came into existence. The one that makes the most sense is the escape theory. The escape theory states DNA or RNA from a cell could have escaped the cell and made itself a coat of protein. This can be mostly true because cells can copy and paste their DNA or RNA, so that piece could have escaped the cell and gained the coat of protein. How do viruses make more of themselves? When the virus first enters the host cell, it has some receptors. The receptors attach to the cell, and the cell thinks it is something else and lets the virus in. When the virus enters the cell, it attacks the nucleus of the cell and starts creating more versions of itself. This is a diagram showing how a virus makes more of itself from the cell. The topic, are viruses alive, is a very debated topic by scientists. According to my understanding, viruses should have their own category. The reason why I say this is because viruses have a few characteristics of living things, but not all of them. Further research is required to assign viruses a specific category. My hypothesis on immunity is as follows. In addition to the vaccine, if we observe cleanliness and maintain a healthy lifestyle, which means that we eat fruits and vegetables that grow in season, eat healthy foods, avoid eating processed and artificial flavored foods, and exercise daily, then we will have a stronger immune system. Then we will have a lower chance of being infected by a virus. The effects of different pandemics. Just a few weeks ago, the health officials of Toronto and Ontario said that COVID-19 has become an endemic. An endemic is a virus that becomes a part of our lives. This should not be surprising because viruses never end. Take the influenza virus. It is an endemic because we have to deal with it every year. That is why you take a flu shot every year, so you can stay safe from the influenza virus. The bottom line is that every virus that comes to this world never leaves. This is the number of polio cases per year. This is the number of H1N1 cases or the swine flu. This is the Spanish flu pandemic waves from 1918 to 1919. This is the present COVID-19 pandemic. Now we can take a look at the different pandemics and check if our hypothesis is correct. Take the polio virus. It spreads because of contaminated water or flu. The swine flu spread because people came in contact with something contaminated and touched their nose so that the virus would easily spread through the person's airways. The Spanish flu was caused because military soldiers were cramped in dirty and damp places and malnutrition. My hypothesis is correct because most people who had been infected or died from these viruses were mostly people who lacked healthy resources and who did not observe cleanliness, and the immunity of people were compromised because of these two key factors. Conclusion. Observing cleanliness and maintaining a healthy lifestyle can give us a higher chance of not getting infected by a virus. This is not the only factor, however. A vaccination is essential if there is one available for additional protection. An example of a healthy seasonal food are citrus fruits. Citrus fruits are high in vitamin C, which helps protect your cells from free radicals. Free radicals are very dangerous for your immune system. Vitamin pills might work, but you cannot be certain that the pill will work as good as fresh fruits and vegetables. These are the references that I used. Jazakallah for listening to my project.